Yo. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Big up the cloudy lemonade. Big up the clouds. Big up lemonade. Big up the co-op. What's good, guys? Hey, Adil, Levita, Ronald, Gustavo, Janice, Payne, Sposley. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sposley. Sposley. That doesn't sound right. Hey, Louis. How's it going, guys? Juan, what's good, bro? Co-op meal deal? Not today, man. Not today. Instead, we got the Magnum bonbons, right? These Magnum bonbons been all over my For You page. And a strawberry Starbucks drink. And some cloudy lemonade. Cannot go wrong with cloudy lemonade on a nice summer's day. It's not even summer, but it feels like it, right? Like it. Honestly, the weather we're getting today, this week, outdoes the entire summer of last year, right? Hey, Alan, Maiden, Pietro, Terry, Mohammed, Patricia. Like up the stream, guys. Let's get started. You can see it's pretty simple here. You know, we're getting a clear accumulation right now, which is pretty nice. What is also very weird is this accumulation is actually, like, in the middle of this, we had the third biggest news release we could technically get, right? We had NFP an hour ago. And for some reason, we just didn't get much from it. The size of the candles went up, but no direction. Looks like we might be manipulating now. Now, there's a little issue here with this. Time to up your game to food reviews. Yeah, honestly, I would not mind that. Fast track food reviews. Honestly, I'm in Malaga on a cruise and it's pissing down. Fucking hell. That's heavy, that. Malaga's a nice place, though. Malaga's great. I used to live near there. You know Alicante? You know what Alicante is? Alicante? I think it's like it's more like a it's like a county, isn't it? It's not like a place. I don't think it's like a county. I think that's near. I swear that's near Malaga, isn't it? I'm going to walk you through this in just a sec, guys. So, we are seeing a pretty clear accumulation. You going there tomorrow? Yeah, I used to live in Javier. That's what they call it, right? It's like Xabia, right? I don't think they've updated the Google Maps. I'd show you guys what it was like. It was a pretty nice place. I'd show you guys what it was like, but I don't think they've actually updated. Like, when I look on it, it's still just ruins. Well, not ruins. I didn't live in ruins. But it was like overgrown. They hadn't actually built the villa yet. So ours was a new build. Let me have a look. Sorry guys, we're getting distracted already. You can see there's no valid setup yet. We're still waiting anyway. Let me just see where it was, because Massy Mass. Right. How do we drop the little buddy on? There we are. Wow, this is mad. Right, so this is 2023. Right, so it might be updated actually. Let me see. I want to show you guys the villa that I lived in. You ever gonna leave the UK? Yeah, defo. But I want, you know, I'm not. The whole reason I started this because I was scared. Because I was petrified I'm gonna be homeless. So I want to secure my home first. What the plan is we get this mortgage, get our foot in the door in terms of like loans and shit. Pay this off for like a good 6 months until we're allowed to get another mortgage. Get that second mortgage, right? Then move into a slightly bigger house if we can, you know, get accepted for that. Then rent this house out. Then live in that slightly bigger house for another 6 months to a year. Get another deposit ready. Get accepted for a third mortgage, right? Then move into our third house and rent the other 2 houses out. Then we can go out overseas, do what we want, right? Do our thing, buy a villa here, buy a villa there, right? Then we have those 3 houses in the UK that we can rent out, that basically pay themselves off for us. Then we sell them whenever we want. We sell them, use the saving, use the difference, use the money we make from that, which will probably more likely just be the savings more than anything because we're not going to do an interest-only mortgage. Then use that to buy a big family house, right? That's the type of shit I'm on. And then we'll have villas everywhere. But it's just about getting your foot in the door. Like, honestly, I've got more money than I'd be allowed to spend on a mortgage unless I bought it in cash, and it's just the most, like, I'm not buying a house in cash just to rent it out. It doesn't make any sense to me. Josh B in Alicante end of January, amazing place in Europe. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful place. How much are per month for your villa? When I lived in Spain, I think I can just tell you the figure. It was like 2 or 3 grand. 2.5 bills was a bit more. It was on the top of a hill. Near the top of the hill. One of the things that put me off though was my neighbor who lived below me was a naturist, or like, you know, one of those naked people, like always naked. Like, you know, him and his wife, but his wife was barely there, so it wasn't really worth it. You know what I mean? Like, if this 5-minute verse is on silver, I'm not taking a silver trade. Big up the exotic pairs. With that NFP print, any normal EU GU would have just tanked. Defo. So I had a cracking view every morning. Haha, yep. Some old man's crack every morning. Beautiful view. Right. Let me show you the villa. Let me try to see it. We're waiting for a manipulation now, guys. Like, there's not much we can do here. Let me just try and find the place, right? Because I forgot the name of the road. But I know, like, how to get there from all the shops and shit. Right, those are... I think it was... Right, so there should be a... Yeah, right. Okay, I know my way. I got it. Let me just... It might still be rubble and ruins and, like, overgrown. Right, I know exactly where I am now. Do some of the images go to, like, 20... Yeah, it's all 2023, so it might still be here. It might be here. Didn't fall apart after I left. Right, so... Almost here, right? Let's see if it's rubble. Let's see if it was rubble. So this shop, I remember this shop. Right. So you go up here, and you go right. What the fuck is this guy doing? Right, so you go up here. Then there's bushes, and you cross over, and there's like 2 turns. But you take the one on the... Okay, so you keep going past all this. So not this one. Keep going. Right. So now you go through here. Past all the bushes and shit. Then there's 2 turns. You go right. Then there's another turn. You go up here. Here we are. Here we go. Oh wow, it's here. If this has an extension on the side, this is the right one. Yep. Here we are. This was the gaff. This was the gaff. This is mad. Last time I checked this, it was just, it hadn't been updated. But this was the gaff. This pool, man. This pool was awful. We have a lemon tree right here. This pool was awful. We'll always get tarantulas in this shit, right? Like not the mad ones, but like some massive fat hairy spiders. And this house here, this one, this was Miguel. This was the guy who would always be fucking naked, right? But this was the place. That pool, it was fun, but is your neighbour's wife there? What? But yeah, this was the location. Oh shit! This was the location. That's mad. I'm quite mad at that. I couldn't find it last time I checked. Right, still chilling. Still chilling. Well, I've just seen that, Melvin. Your neighbour had a big bullish candle. He did. But when the wife was there, it'd make me splurge liquidity everywhere, right? Right, so how's the hourly? It's not closed yet. 11 minutes. What do you think of Geo? What's the bias? The bias is bullish, right? Makes sense to be. After this melt we had. Okay, no. Bearish. Bullish. Kind of. Bit mixed. Alright, no lows taken, but such a strong push. No, actually, if this candle is... Yeah, so there's lows taken here, right? Lows taken here, needs to retrace. Yeah, this is bearish, man. I don't know about Geo, to be fair. I don't know about Geo. I'm looking at GJ. GJ is the one I'm looking at. We had such a strong push down this morning. You see that, guys? I say this all the time. When we have a big move, we accumulate. When we accumulate, we have a big move. AMD, right? But it's not as strict as you guys might see it as. All we need to do is wait for a manipulation and we can take a trade. Hey, Jersey. Was it in Spain? Yes, it was. Javier Valencian community. I think it's in Alicante or next to Alicante. Oh. Look at that though. That was what? This mountain though. Can we get a view of the mountain? This mountain. This was so cool. This was such a sick view in the mornings. The sun was like this way, so it was like over here. It'd be orange and shit. And I don't know if you guys can see it, right? But it's like a creek, like it goes back up here. And one time, like there was like a group of lads who on like a stag do or something over there, and that was dead funny because there was Miguel here in the middle. But yeah, it was like it goes further down a little bit and then it goes straight back up, and it's all like dead nice trees and shit. It wasn't bad, you know. This was such a sick view though. This was pretty much at the top, wasn't it? I think. There's not much else higher up. But yeah, a few years ago, this was just rubble. Like on Google Maps, you couldn't see it. So it's a new build. And this room was sick. This spare room here. Because it's like, I don't know if you can see it properly, but if we do this, or this maybe. No, you can't see it. Hey Alex. So like, this is a separate thing. So this was like a separate building. Don't know if it'll show it. Could we go on aerial view though? Like proper. Oh. Here we are. You can kind of see it there. See how it's like. This has not been looked after at all. This looks awful. But it used to be like a separate building, so you could walk around and go in it. It's pretty cool. Right, enough of this shit though. Let's get into the actual trading. Hey Josh, what do you think about gold 1 minute longs? 1 minute. Not really. Maybe, but there's unmitigated fair value gaps right here that we'll need to respect or disrespect. Like here. So we'd have to invest this. If we push up and invest this one, then the entry's not really worth it at all, is it? Like, where are you going to target here? This. With this low, and then do what? Manage the trade here. Okay, let's say we take half here. That's not bad, to be fair. If we do it now, but it's took a few candles. We need to do it right now. Have we checked GJ yet? Yeah, we have. Been waiting for it. Looks like we closed outside now. So all we need now is a push up. If we take this liquidity, that'll do for me. We want to see a nice push, form a fair value gap, and then invest that. So we got onto the next stage of this setup now, guys. Onto the next stage. Five trade win streak. Beautiful, beautiful start to the month. You cannot lie. That's what I was thinking, Louis. Because of this. It's a little bit of a messy situation. Because the 4 hours bullish, so it needs to come up here. But the 1 hour's bearish. That's what I was explaining in the private call. Hey Josh, if 50-minute GU bullish for gap gets disrespected, could I go short? Yeah, I think the bias is bearish, right? But this is like a good AMD setup to be taking longs from, though. Cannot lie. Right. EU, Bitcoin, not bad. Lots of long wicks though. Gold buys, I think gold buys would be the move, wouldn't they? But not much here. We had a lot of trades to start the week. We had a lot of trades to start the week off, but nothing really since then. This is the best looking setup. This is probably the only setup. Does it align with the bias though? It's pretty mixed, isn't it? I'd say the 4 hours bullish, the daily's bearish, right? We'd want to take those lows, like you said there, Louis. How much more risky are 1 min entries compared to 1 min 5 min entry? They're the same risk. They're all the same. It just depends on what you're basing your exit off of. If you're getting in on a 1 minute entry, you need to be getting out based on 1 minute structure. If you're getting in on 5 minute entry, you need to base your exit on 5 minute structure. If you're getting in on a, like, it's like you won't get in a trade on, like, think of it like this, right? Think of the flip side. If you're getting into a trade based on monthly structure and you get out based on 1 minute structure, you're going to have a very high win rate, right? If you get in on 1 minute structure and you're basing your exit on the monthly structure, you're going to have a very low win rate, right? So your entry and exit need to be the same time frames. So it's not really riskier unless you're basing your entry on a 5 minute, unless you're basing your exit on a 5 minute exit pain. So if you want to trade the 1 minute, great. Base your exit on the 1 minute. If you want to get in on the 5 minute, base your exit on the 5 minute as well. But it's where when people start like mixing their entry and exit time frames, that's when things get a little bit messy, right? But sometimes you can get the time frames to align. So sometimes you could take a 5 minute exit, 5 minute entry, but base your exit on a 50-minute fair value gap, which is also a 5 minute fair value gap and a 5 minute high, right? So if you want to trade 1 min, base your exit on the 1 min, and it's just literally the same, right? The only difference I'd say is also the time frame you're looking for your bias on as well. Like a daily bias based on the daily chart takes the whole day to play out. But if you're using the 1 minute, you could use the 1 hour and the 4 hour, right? And be right. Will there be a trade? We'll see. We shall see, Jonathan. But honestly, 5 trades in 5 days, I'm pretty happy with that. 5 trades, 5 wins, 5 days. Cannot complain. What's GJ doing? Bounced straight back up, has it? Oh wow, it has. GU doing its thing. Bitcoin's took the high. Guess you could say this is a consolidation. Let's just see. Right, let's just see. If we do close below here, we could look at taking the trade if the entry is valid, right? Gold. Melton. GC. Chilling. USDC chilling. USD JPY is chilling quite nicely. If we get a push up, we could take this if the bias fits, right? Impressive, mate. Nice diesel. Yeah, what's cool as well, guys, is you guys have seen, I was talking to someone else about this today as well. Like, you guys seen February where we had like an incredible run, right? We got a win here, but it doesn't actually have anything in. What was the... Well, this is just pointless, isn't it? We won't count that then. So we had February where we had an incredible run, right? 15.5%, right? Then you guys seen this little rough patch through March, right? And then the recovery towards the end of the month, which ended us with 2.275% profit at the end of the month, right? You guys seen that, like, that whole transition from like super successful month last month, choppy month, choppy week, mid March, then the recovery, and now we're back to like proper cool winning ways, right? This is why I built this journal, so you guys can look back and see that. Like, the people that have been here since January, you guys have seen the entire system, like everything there is, which is pretty cool. I was talking to someone about that today. Maybe probably photo charge. Gotta go watch the Minecraft movie later tonight, guys. I'm taking the piss. But yeah, gonna go shopping. What do I think about April? Well, in April, we're already 1% up. What a motive. Yeah. Yeah, in April, we're already 1% up, you know. 1 trade so far, 1% up. Cannot complain, right? The journal's in the description if you want to, like, see this, guys. Every single trade I take is with the private Discord chat or on stream, or some of them are on stream here as well. But, you know, I've got people who can validate every single trade I take here. You know, they can back that up. Josh, do you have a percent per month in mind that you usually aim or look for? So at first it was 10k a month. That was my goal. But then I hit that, and then I got really like, well, okay. Like, your perspective changes so much when you're hitting like those 10k months. Like, honestly, I hit 10. My aim was 10k. My aim used to be 10k a month. But when I started making 10k a month, it was like, so many people are making 100k a year. So many people are making 120k a year. So many people are making like even double that a year. Right? Your whole perspective changes. So then I used to aim for 10k, right? And then I hit that and I was like, oh shit, well, what do I do now? You want more and more. Yeah, that's exactly right, Payne. But it's not because I'm a greedy person, it's because I'm a human, right? It's like you literally just get used to it. You can't help it. You get used to it. and your perception changes, right? So now it's more like 100k, but instead of that, I do a percent. So I'd aim to make about 10%. That's what I aim for a month. 10% a month. That's a nice ballpark. 5 to 10 I'm happy with. €1 and 1 G-Wagon a month minimum. I like your journal. How can I get the same, or do I have to set up from scratch? If you go into the journal, right, if you once you're on it, if you click file, then make a copy, you can then make a copy, right, save it down in your folder and then use it. Just human nature. It's more about achieving goals than the money. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Because I used to feel like I wanted to make money to... Like, I used to think when I'd hit 10k, my whole life's going to change. I literally hit it and nothing happened. Nothing changed. Like, literally nothing, right? Apart from the figure in my bank account. That was it. And then my confidence changed. I got a lot more confident. Because I had money. But now it's like... What the fuck do I do? So I came up with some goals, you know. I got some nice goals. And that's why people in my position, they actually find themselves more than people who are making loads of money and have to work all the time. Yeah, it is definitely human nature. But yeah, I think the goal now is setting up the first actual legit prop firm that funds actual traders, like with real capital, not just like demo accounts. Right, so if we're to take this trade, this looks good. This actually looks quite good, to be fair. What's the bias though? Bullish. Swept the high, swept the lows, retraced yesterday. 4 hour fair value gap. If this lost, I'd know exactly why. 1 hour, not in here. 15 minute though, being respected. Swept the low, respecting 15. There's 2 here, so if we do use the 30 minute, we're not even in the top half of that one either. Right, so you could take this, guys. You could take this if you want to. There could be a good little setup here, but I'm not gonna because of this. How much you have in total funded accounts right now? That's not a secret. Hitting 5 to 10% on large capital is mental. You know, it changes. I tried to scale. Like, I was just pretty... This is what I mean. I was pretty comfortable with an 100k, 200k. But then tried to scale. So I spent February scaling. Now I've got about 500, 450, 500k. Now I've got my personal account as well, which has got a few in it. So about 550, 560 in total. Maybe 500. It's just, I just call it 500k. So, you know, 10% on that. That's 50k. But then I get like 80% of that roughly throughout the fundeds. It's like 80, 90% of that. So it's only 40k USD in GBP. It's a bit less. But I don't really like talking about that too much, you know. It puts a lot of pressure on me. So you can take this if you want, guys, but I'm not going to. Right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm not in this trade, okay? I'm not in this trade. You can take this if you want to. We're going to see if this was a miss, a lot. We're going to see if this was a win we missed or a loss we avoided. Do you use Copy Trader for all your accounts? No, I don't use them for all of them. I don't use, some firms don't allow it, but also I don't want to, like, because I'm not making 50k a month, Mike, when I go for 10%, right? Because it's spread through different accounts. I rotate through the accounts, through my personal. Like when I had this massive losing streak, I went, well, not massive, 3 trades, right? It's not even massive. When I had that little issue there, I was very close to having to like chill out on my fundeds. So I went to my personal for these trades, and then literally when I started doing this, I was like, okay, now I need to get back to it. So I came back to it, and then got a lot more confidence and did this. So about 3% there. Rotated. So it's like 1%, 2%, 1.5% on each. If you want to really just average it out, like, or 1% on each, something like that. So I have, split it out how I'm supposed to. Because if you split it all up, if you bundle it all up, you can just blow them all at once, and that's just a big issue. Why not live Monday and Tuesday? I am at a funeral, my friend. I am at a funeral. GJ is crossing. Alright. GJ is now pushing down for the manipulation. USD looks good for sells. What is this? Respecting the 4 hour, but swept the lows. Then had to retrace back to this 1 hour. Which it has tapped into it, I guess. 15, chilling. 5, been chilling. Okay, then it's pushed up, formed a fair value gap, and inversed it. So we can take a trade here. USD JPY is a mad one. Let me just check DXY for this because, they're correlated, right? DXY needs a retracement. DXY needs a retracement, right? Okay. DXY looks bearish. USD JPY looks bearish as well. I'm pretty confident in this trade. One percent, remember, guys. I was using Forex Profile, but they knocked me back on copy trading on a challenger account and being 15 days waiting for a payout on a funded account, and they stopped replying to my emails. That's rough. Right, don't sweep the low though. Don't sweep the low, please. So we managed the trade here. We close half here, then move to break even and let it run. That's the goal. Right. I'm in this now. We are in this. We are in this. So half and break even here, and then we'd let it run. Baby. Equal those two, so should come down to these nicely. Let's journal this before we forget. And now we're chilling. And now we are chilling. This is a good displacement candle. This is a strong confirmation candle. Oh shit, there is a 5-minute fair value gap right here though. Oh fuck. Let's see how we react to it. Oh fuck, I missed that. Right, if we respect this, I might close the trade. Fuck, I missed that. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, I missed that. We need to invest this now. Okay? Right now. Right now. How do you calculate lot size? Use this website. Fuck, man. Fuck. Fuck's sake. Can't believe I missed that, man. I'm so selective with my entries. And I missed this. For fuck's sake. But to be fair though, DXY is bearish as well, right? DXY's got to come a bit lower. It's respecting this. No top wick though. Let's push this up here. I need to invest this. This candle. This candle. I need to invest this on this candle. They are paying. Or Maiden. Payne just gave it out to you. Fuck's sake, man. Can't believe I missed that. Right, if we respect this, we also took a low, so we should just retrace to here and then maybe continue. So what we can do is when we validate this, I'm just going to put my stops up here, which gives us what? Half the risk, so 0.5% risk, right? Let's see how we react. Either way, we're going to put our stops there when this candle closes, right? I cannot believe we missed that. I really cannot believe we missed that. And no one else seen that as well. That's pissed me off. That's pissed me off. TSPMO. TSPMO. Right, my stops are going to go above here now. Right, soft stop. If we invest this, I'm out the trade. Also, let me change the color of my alerts. Yeah, it was Payne. Cannot believe we missed that, you know. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Cannot believe that, man. It's so annoying. Tell you what, let's stop pissing around. And let's play some fucking GeoGuessr to distract us from this shit show, right? I cannot believe I fucking missed that. We got our 5 minutes. Father has given us 5 minutes to play this game. Right. Where are we? Arby's. Come on, this is so easy. Okay. Texas or Alabama? Or Dakota? Dakota. I think it's Dakota, that place, right? Where is that? Is that a state? Is it? Where is that? Where's Dakota? Here we go. Or is it south? Oh, it's south. Birkenhead. Tell you what side of the road do we drive on here? They're driving on the wrong side. They're going that way and that way. So they're driving that way on the right. So it's not. Is that a dog? What the fuck is that? What is that? It looks like a small guy riding a horse, like a small man riding a small horse. What the fuck is that? On the left side, right? Okay. Spain. I'm thinking like Spanish. What the fuck is that though? Right. There's nothing here. Lots of mountains. So it could be like France, Switzerland area. Like I'm thinking like this kind of area maybe. But it looks a bit too. It looks a bit too like exotic to be French. It is quite dirty though. I reckon it's like here. Let's see. Where's the mountain here? So the mountains are like, it's like here in it, I swear. Malaga's here. Alicante's here. That's fucking miles away. Oh shit. We got 10 seconds. I'm going to go with this area. Close. Kinda. Right. This is the UK. This is the UK. This is definitely the UK. England, right? This might actually be Birkenhead. Direct pizza. We can't move. So, Garnish Jones. Let's do our shit here. Let's do our research. This cheating. Garnish Jones. Hull. It's Hull. There you go. Hull. Where's Hull? Bottom of Africa, innit? Where is Hull? Shit. Oh, it's here. There we go. Let's see if we can get proper right. So if the beach, right. So the trees are falling that way, so the wind. Calculated the fucking wind. There's no way. Right, so we're going. This is a major roundabout, innit? It looks industrial as fuck. Close. Right, we've got 20 seconds and we can't even move. This looks like the UK. What plants do they have? We've got 20 seconds to do this one, so I'm just going to guess. I reckon it's the UK. Close. Not bad. Now our free time is up. Fathers took our free time off us. Back to the charts. And it's chilling. Right. I might just get out this at break even, to be honest with you guys. I think that's the right move. Right, I'm out this. Probably a little loss here, right? A little bit of a loss, but there we are, we got out there. So, right. I think that was the right move there, to be honest with these guys, because it's that 5 minute. If we invest that, though, we could take it, but it's took a few candles, right? I'm out this trade now. Cannot believe that we missed that. And now it melts down. Get in. Because if that went the wrong way, I would have kicked myself in the foot, do you know what I mean? That's annoying. That's so annoying. I thought we had literally the perfect setup. Just that major contradiction. It was a good setup though, Payne. Nice work. But I had to, guys. Discipline. Discipline, right? If we invest this though, we could take it, to be fair. It was a good setup. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 candles to reverse. You're staying in. I guess I should have held a bit more. Shouldn't have been so impulsive, but I think this entry could be valid if we take it now. Like if on this candle close, we could take the re-entry here. We have also respected this, I think. This has just got to be hatred, pure hatred thrown at me here. The almighty Josh. See, this is the discipline here, guys. This is like, you gotta have this discipline, right? And I think those 3 losses that we took gave me a smack up the bum, right? A smack on the bum, not up the bum. That wouldn't be a punishment, right? Right. So, anyway, that gave me more discipline. But you guys kind of did the right thing by staying in here. We're going to get back in now. Again. But this is going to fuck us up if we lose this trade. $30-minute no bottom wick. To be fair, we could get a nice entry now. I'm in. Respected this. Right. Plus the 30-minute has no bottom wick, so I'm expecting a flip here. The only issue is we cannot really close. We'll probably go break even here, take partials here or something. Gives us a slightly lower risk to reward ratio. I guess we could layer in a little bit more though and just do it here. If we do that there and take partials here, that'll give us 0.8. So, right, I'm going to layer in again. Right, so we're in 2 positions on this. right? Just so we can basically move our stops to here and adjust the risk accordingly to still be 1%, right? Now I need to modify both of these. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, right, same as before. Right. Okay, so now we can actually manage the trade here properly. If we just do this, right, we take a re-entry. So we actually got a bit lucky there, right? Because we still got what's the risk to reward ratio on this now then? 2.87. That's a higher risk to reward ratio than we got before. So ultimately we'd be making more profits. Right. Got a re-entry. We inversed the fair value gap. I was scared of, right? Cautious. I'm not gonna fucking sound like a feeble man. I was cautious of. Then the 5 min, then the 30 min opened with a push up, but no bottom wick, and that gave me the confidence for the entry. If we lose this now, I swear. Right, so half the trade here, I guess, would we call that? Half the trade here, right, goes 3.5, so we could just move to break even or take half. Then take half here. Then let the rest run down to here, right? I just put that there so it looks like, so I can still read the entry a little bit better. Sound like a feeble man. Literally says pooped myself. Fair play. Fair play, Louis. On the ball. I really need a piss though. I need a toilet, guys. Actually, I don't need a shit though. Right. Give me 1 sec. And I will return. I'll leave the charts running though, I think. I will leave the charts running. So we'll see how the trade goes. If we hit this level, I get pinged on my phone, so I'm still going to take the trade and manage it, okay? But I'm just going for a wee, dead quick. Yes. Get in. We're pushing down. Thanks for letting me know. Right. We're pushing down. Get in. Get in. Then we're singing. We're singing to help it go further down. Get in. Are you in? Are you in? Are you in? We just wait for this to happen then. Close half. So 1% here. If we close half and don't adjust the stops, obviously we're just going to lose half. So, okay. I'm going to, at these lows here, I'm going to just close half and then let it run. Worst case, I'll be break even. Like at worst case, I lose nothing, I think. Or just like 0.1. Some shit like that. Oh, this is really reversed. Come on. It needs to take these lows. I swear, if this reverses now that I've just got back into it, 1% risk. Yeah. GJ. This not bad. Could take this. Come on. Give us the push down that we need. No bottom wick on the 1 minute, so it might flip down. That doesn't really hold much though. Come on. Completely reversed. Why is my camera gone out of focus? This looks really indecisive. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Makes sense. I was hoping it wouldn't though. Or at least take the lows first. This is way too volatile. For what reason? Shall I open there with no top wick? Right, now if it pushes down, it's a little bit more sustainable because at least it has a top wick behind it. Come on. Come on. Come on, yo-B-O-E. Give us what we need. I can go buy some more food. Alright. Using 45 min. Thank you, Louis. That is correct, Amundo. And it's a Jerome Powell speech, so I'm going to get the fuck out of here as quick as I can. I want to be break even. If I can get half here, I'm going to let it run. All I need is half here, and then I'm going to let that shit run. Because I will be, worst case, even if I leave my stop up here, worst case down like 0.1, right? type shit. So push down to here. Give us what we need, please. And then you can do whatever you want. You fucking schlag. USD JPY. Please. Please. I know what's got into me today. Come on. Come on. Right. 1 minute IFEG. So swept the low, swept the high, should manipulate. Well, that was the manipulation. Should distribute now. A double manipulation here, but fair value gap here, right? Get the magnet. That is factual. That is a factual statement. Come on. Ready, guys? So, look. So, see this right here? It's about to drop like shit when I just do this, right? Watch it now. It's just going to melt straight down. Sometimes it takes a while to warm up, especially when it's a bigger magnet, but you'll see it in a sec. It'll just go zoof. It's just turning on. The Wi-Fi, the electricity is a bit shit here, so it just needs to supercharge itself. And then it will just push right down for us, right? You can see it's starting to take place a little bit here. But yeah, if you want to learn how to trade this strategy, click the second link in the description. I'll teach you exactly how. Making the magnet bigger. Let's do it. Right, you ready? Now it should melt. The secret is you've got to stay clicked on it though. If you click off it, it stops working. So you got to turn it on. Come on, should have finished warming up now. Should start. Get the pump, get the gas pumping. Right? Here we go. See, it's starting to turn on now. Starting to work. See, it's literally 1,000% win rate. It just works all the time. Come on, you beauty. Take out that blue line, that little blue line here, and then we are good. And you can do whatever the fuck you want after that. Who's got a magnet on the other side? Dickheads. If you just make it a bit bigger, it will work. It's just this, you know, secret sauce. 1,000% win rate. Right. Get ready to take half here, guys. Once we take half here, we are completely risk-free, technically. Come on. Here we are. The magnet is working. A magnet is working. If you pull it further away, you don't want to pull it too far away because then it will lose its like magnetivity type shit, right? So you just like, if you just pull it a little bit, it will just keep coming down with it, right? So we pull it there we go, see? We pull it down a little bit more, see? And again. And I'm out half now. And now we're fucking risk-free. There you are. Simple. Simple, 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 right? Now we just pull it a little bit further. Controlling the physics. Type shit. Right? So we're technically risk-free. It's like 0.1. We'll lose 0.1 worst case, right? Now all we need to do is find a way to go break even, but we'll let this bitch run. Letting this bitch run. No stress at all. It's not like we had to make the magnet as big as possible. Right? No stress at all. Like I was not just shitting bricks 2 minutes ago. Praying. Right? But now we just let it do its thing. Okay? Now we just let it do its thing. I heard Mark Douglas used to wear magnet pajamas. It is melting now. Anyone ever tell you that you sound like Elon Musk when you laugh? Nah. Oh shit, fucking hell, that actually sounds a bit like him. Fuck, I need to change my laugh now. Fucking hell, we're melting down. I wish I had not closed half there. It's the magnet. It's not the strategy, it's the magnet. Right? All we really need is a fair value gap to form, and then we can do our thing. Like we can, you know, go fully break even, and then we're actually counting this as a win. Josh the method. I'm actually gonna look back on that. Literally, right. Let me just pull up my stream. This is gonna be like streamception, right? I want to see that because it actually worked out perfectly. Look, I can show you it piece for piece, right? Make sure you watch all of the ad, right? Don't skip the ad, please, or I need the money, right? We gotta sit here and watch the whole ad now, guys. Okay. Right. Look. It wasn't like that far ago, was it? It was like here. Nah, it didn't get on hobby. Type shit, right? I didn't realize you could hear me breathing. If you just pull it a little bit, it will just keep. Look! Watch this, you ready? Watch this. Magnetivity type shit. I didn't realize you could hear me breathing. Like a dying fat man, like struggling for breath. Here we are. The magnet is working. If you pull it further away, you don't want to pull it too far away because then it will lose its like magnetivity type shit, right? So you just like, if you just pull it a little bit, it will just keep coming down with it, right? So we pull it there. There we go. See, we pull it down a little bit more. See, and again, and I'm out half now. See, you see that? And shit, right? So you just like you pull it down a little bit. This is how you're gonna get profitable, by the way. So you just do this. Coming down with it, right? So we pull it there. There we go. See, we pull it down a little bit more. See, and again, and I'm out half now. And now we're fucking risk free. See that? Instant replay, right? Look at that. So I'm like, all you got to do is pull it down, but you don't want to pull it down too far because it will lose its like magneticity or whatever the shit it's called, right? Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you glitch the system and get profitable. Oh fuck. Right, look, we're going to do the same thing again. So you just pull it down slowly, right? See? You pull it down a little bit more. You don't want to go too far, though, because it will just completely lose connection, right? So you're just like, here we go. A little bit more. Oh, it's supposed to work. Might just be broke a bit. Because we did use it quite a lot there. Might just have been broke. That's probably the reason. Fucking hell, it's completely reversing. I'm happy we got that like nice little entry on the 30-minute though. That was pretty cool as well. Can we play GeoGuessr again now? Is it going to let us if we play that again? Are you ready? Ooh, this is easy. This is London. This is easy. This is London. What the fuck is that? Is that an animal? It was like a massive stingray. We can't move either, can we? Oh shit, there's the old game. Oh fucking hell, wow. Right, back to this. Whoa, what are those? Well, this is India. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Penang. Oh, Sri Lanka. Oh, fuck. You fucked it, Justin. Right. This is obviously Britain. I've ever thought of rate my trade. I have. I do trade reviews. I reckon this is like Wales though. Close enough. This is the UK as well. Or is it? They're on the wrong side of the road. This is France. I swear. This is France. Bikes. Wrong side of the road. But there's not too many bikes, right? There's a biker. This could be Amsterdam. What cars they got? There's a bus. Any signs? No signs. What's the roundabout look like? This looks quite like Amsterdam. I think this might be Amsterdam. France, that kind of region. Oh, fuck. Right. Missionary Baptist. Washington, obviously, there we are. Missionary Baptism is pretty strange, though. Where's Washington? There it is. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's that Washington. This is a pretty cool game. Dubai. Spain. Where about in Spain? Thanks, Pietro. Have a good weekend. So this is Spain, obviously. But it's quite poor, so I don't think it's near Barcelona. Oh. Well, that was shit. Right. I thought this trade might have hit a stop loss by then, but it hasn't. We're going to leave it here, guys. We're going to leave it here. Okay. It's either break even or a win. We'll see how it goes. If you want to stay up to date with the management of this trade, join the free Discord. But if you want to join, right, on Sunday, we are doing a premium live lecture, a group Q&A call, and a weekly Sunday prep in the space of 3 hours. We've got a 3-hour mastermind, I guess you could call it, right, of how to trade, advanced concepts only, like how to find the right daily bias when the daily's accumulating, all that shit that people have been struggling with recently. A bit more clarity on the entries, how a valid entry works, how intuition works, all that shit, right? A ton of course updates. But if you want to learn how to trade just like this, click the link in the description. It is literally about time, all right? Honestly, like, we're going to do a private call for 3 hours on Sunday, right? So make sure you're in there, right? The trading community itself in the fast track chat is just wonderful. Like, everyone's so active. Everyone is so active, right? No one really trades Friday, but it's like, this is where you're going to get the most help. This is where you're going to grow the most, right? This is where you are going to grow the most. We've got trade review chats. We've got my analysis chats. We've got accountability, motivation, call schedule, right? Now the updates, there's updates coming. So we're getting course updates, right? I'm updating the whole course, paying a psychologist to do a psychology module. And we'll be releasing a whole Notion Student Hub page, right? Which is going to have everything you need about fitness, trading, everything. We're going to we might get a PT and a gym guy to do a gym module for us, like how to stay healthy, how to balance health and trading, right? So right now, the course is the cheapest it will ever be again. Ever. It's only going to get more expensive from here, right? It's going to get so many improvements over the next week, over the next month, right? But this week, we're going to do a live lecture and a Q&A call and a weekly prep in the same 3 hours. So make sure you join right now so you get access to that. And you can learn how to trade the exact strategy I trade and some of my students have traded to get to $1.4 million in funding, right? $1.4 million in funding in like 4 months. If you want to learn how to trade, you know where to go. But I just wanted to get that out there so everyone knows we're trading that. We're doing that live lecture, right, on Sunday. But we're going to leave it here, guys. It looks like it's going towards our stop loss, so we'll let that do its thing. But I've got nothing else to share now, guys. That's the end of it. There's our stop loss took. So that's break even, that. Another break even. We'll do the math on that in a bit, but that's it from me, guys. I got nothing else to share now. The trades played out as we were talking, but if you really, really want to learn how to trade, that's where you need to go, all right? You know exactly where to go. The second link in the description, join Fast Track Trading, and I'll see you all there.